Okay, well, listen, I'm about to stick up for Floyd Mayweather, okay? You guys all know me as being not the biggest Floyd Mayweather fan, all right? Now, I was the first to say after the fight that, listen, I don't want to hear the Manny Pacquiao hurt his shoulder bullshit. I don't want to hear, I'm not making excuses, but, oh, shit, here comes the excuse, right? I didn't want to hear it, and I refuse to use it as an excuse. When push comes to shove, Floyd Mayweather beat Manny Pacquiao. He not only beat him, he dominated him, okay? I've watched that fight now 3 times. I don't need to watch it again. I didn't even want to watch it the second or third time, but I did. And I wanted to see because I like to watch. Now, when I watched that fight live, I wasn't really hearing what the commentators were saying that much. But when I watched it the second time, I heard the commentators, and then I watched it a third time in complete silence. And my opinion of the fight did not change, okay? Mayweather dominated the fight. I did not think it was an entertaining fight. I don't think Floyd Mayweather is entertaining in any way, shape, or form, but I'm not going to deny that the guy is the best of his era. The best ever, not happened, not close, but that's another story. But here's where I'm going to stick up for him. It was released today on several media outlets, and my man Coach sent me one that got me searching for it, about what's being spread around now that they've recounted the punch stat figures, and they're trying to convince people that that this fight was scored incorrectly, that the fight should have been at best a tie at 114. And a lot of points are being made that Manny Pacquiao was actually the clear-cut winner of this fight. I don't know how to put it any other way except for this. Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, are you fucking kidding me? How can anybody really think this? I mean, listen, nobody wanted Manny Pacquiao to win this fight more than I did, okay? But trust me, there is no way in hell Manny Pacquiao came close to winning the fight. I gave him an extra round for shits and giggles, and he still wasn't close. 8-4 was the best you could score that fight. The best you could score that fight. If you want to give some of the early close rounds to Pacquiao, okay. Would it be fair? Not really. But even if you did, it's not even close to being a draw. Okay? I can't believe it. Now, why is it happening? It's simple, ladies and gentlemen. There's going to be a rematch. I told you that there's going to be a rematch. Don't listen to Floyd saying there's not going to be a rematch. That's his way of stirring the pot. Okay? And quite honestly, I don't blame Floyd for getting pissed off. I agree with exactly what Floyd said, that Manny should have said Floyd was the better guy. And that's it. They were hugging and kissing after the fight. They were touching gloves. I've never seen Floyd Mayweather touch gloves with an opponent as much as he did in that fight. It was kind of sickening. It was almost as bad as the love fest between Pacquiao and Sugar Shane Mosley when I thought they were slipping each other hotel room keys during that fight. I mean, come on. And the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight was pretty bad, okay? But at the end of the night, Manny Pacquiao owed Floyd Mayweather at least a props. Hey, he beat me tonight. He was better. No, that's not what we got. We got Manny Pacquiao saying, I thought I won the fight. I thought I won the fight. You thought you won the fight. What'd you say, Manny? I thought I won the fight. You thought you won the fight? Really? You thought you won the fight? And I'm saying, okay, I even gave him a pass for saying, I thought I won the fight. Because I figured, you know what, that's Freddie Roach, in his ear, already thinking of a rematch. And so I really didn't put any value in it. But when I heard them saying that his shoulder and this and that, and he couldn't punch, he couldn't do this, I agree with Mayweather. I agree with him 100%. But to come out with reports where they're saying that they've watched it, remember something. Punch stats, whether you're watching them live, whether we're watching them now frame by frame like they claim they did, it's subjective. me and Alex and Dax, three of us could be sitting here and we watch the same fight, and all three of us come up with a different opinion of the same punch that's thrown. It was landed, it wasn't landed, it was a grazing punch. I mean, come on. Boxing is subjective. The punch stats are subjective. They're not a statistic. I don't have to go over this over and over like I have in the past. You know, you play baseball, you get up to bat 10 times, you get 5 hits, you're batting 500. That's a statistic. It's a stat. In football, you're a running back, you know, you run the ball 10 times, you gain 100 yards, you're averaging 10 yards a carry. It's a statistic. It's math. It's fact. It's there. Boxing doesn't have it. We're watching a couple of guys that are calling the fights based on statistics by two other guys that are sitting there hitting it with a keyboard. I mean, give me a break. It's not realistic. They're not accurate. They're nice to talk and to throw in, but don't suggest that Mayweather lost the fight because the punch stats show. Which punch stats? We could take 10 different versions of punch stats and come up with 10 different numbers. It's ridiculous. It's bullshit. It's total bullshit. But here's why it's happening. There's going to be a rematch. You don't do over 4.4 million pay-per-view buys in the United States alone. You don't gross roughly $500 million, and that figure is an estimate. It's going to get higher than that when they calculate all of the other countries' pay-per-views and everything. You don't have the closed circuit in over 5,000 bars and restaurants throughout the United States and 46,000 closed circuit MGM properties alone. I mean, you don't get those kinds of numbers and walk away from it. So the shoulder thing, the hassle between these guys, you know, the tension that's going to build up again, the renewed tension, the rematch. Oh, all the Pacquiao fans. Oh, he fought with one arm. He did this. He did that. You know, it's going to happen. Mayweather's going to fight his 49th fight in September. He's going to be 49-0. He's going to have fulfilled his Showtime contract. Do you think for a minute that Floyd Mayweather would turn down an opportunity to make another $200 million to fight Manny Pacquiao in a rematch and get his 50th win? It'll break Rocky Marciano's record, and keep in the back of your mind that he gets to go to a purse bid war between HBO and Showtime. It won't be some bullshit joint effort like it was last time. Only one of them are going to get it, and they're going to pay for it. And trust me when I tell you, the rematch is going to happen. Do we want to see it? I don't, because the same thing is going to happen. Floyd is going to do what Floyd does, unless Manny Pacquiao can mysteriously, get that killer instinct. Hey, when you're taking selfies of yourself, smiling on your way out, when you produce your own ring entrance song, when somebody asks you what's your thoughts of the fight, and you say, I thought I won the fight. I thought I won the fight. I mean, come on, man. Come on. It's ridiculous. In this case, although I don't think Floyd Mayweather is the best ever, he's definitely the best of this generation. He proved it by beating Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao was the guy that he had to beat. He beat him. If he wants to be the best ever, in my opinion, he needs to beat a guy outside of his comfort zone. That guy is Triple G. But whether he fights Triple G or not, his legacy is intact, okay? I'm sticking up for Floyd. Floyd was right on this one. We'll be right back.
Talkin.